Today we're going to go over the main product here inside of the Platinum World Team Build. It's called the Platinum Lead System, ladies and gentlemen, unlimited capture page creation, landing page software. When you sign up for this particular program, you're not going to see any websites here. These are ones that I've created here. So you're not going to see any here, ladies and gentlemen. So keep that in mind. The way to create your first web page, you have to click on New Page because you're not going to have anything in. These are where you're going to find the templates. I know the templates are not right here, as you can see it on my page. There'll be nothing here for you. You have to click on New Page. Then you have to select the name of the page. We're going to call this one Pizza today because I was just eating pizza. And we're going to call this one, the category, we're going to call it Food. Okay, so you have to add the category. What is it you're selling? If you're selling makeup, then the category will be makeup. If you're selling health food or health nutrition, then you want to put health and nutrition as a campaign. That way you know. And then your language, the time zone, and click on next. Next step is where you're going to select the templates that we have here. I know you only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but when you click on one and you click on next, it's going to show you all the different templates for that particular category. Okay, so let me go back. So that's business and services. If you want food and drinks, you click on food and drinks, click on next, and you'll see the food and drinks section, pages, templates. Go back. If you want digital and tech, you'll see the digital and tech. Go back, hotel and travel. Obviously, you get the idea. If you're selling, I know there's a lot of people in that other program that's about travel. It's a great place to be. Is right here. Start creating your stuff, and then your personal. If you want to create some personal sites, click on next, and you'll get also those personal pages. So that way you get a better understanding. Obviously, business and services has more because businesses usually have websites. That's why it has more templates. So when you click on that, then you'll have all the templates here. Now, once you select a template, everything that you see on this template, you can edit. You can edit for your own needs, okay? So let's go and pick this radio one, for instance, okay? If you want to preview it, click that button, and you'll see the radio website come up. Okay, this is pretty much what it's going to look like as a template. You do not need to keep whatever you see here. You can change everything. You don't need to have that here. If you like this one, same thing here. This person, see, oh, I went down, I'm sorry. As you can see here, this person or this website, this is their logo. A logo is created through Word. There's a place where you can go and create text logos. Okay, so that's what this is. This is not an actual box where you can add content. This is a box where you can add content. So if someone was to click this, then it will take them to a page or scroll down. Okay. That being said, we'll go ahead and select that one for right now, just to kind of give you an idea. Let's say you had a logo and you wanted to add it into the program, then you would click this little picture that's associated with this logo. And once you click on it, you're going to select image. So if you have a logo, you're going to be able to add it here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great thing about our program. You can build websites for people. You can build websites for family. You guys have an unlimited account. I don't know how aware you guys are that people charge you. If you go to other competitors, they charge you for every visitor. If you reach a certain amount of people at your site, they charge you more money. Even though you're just trying to build your business. Who cares if you got visitors to your site? Why should you have to pay more money? That's what they do. We don't do that here. Unlimited people can come to your site. You can sell these websites you create if you want to create additional income. I mean, if you're a creator and you love doing this stuff, maybe you're launching a new program. Maybe you have a teammate or teammates and you guys are all promoting the same program. You can come in here, create websites for them, and then give it to them. Say, hey, listen, give me $50 and I'll give you this web page. You can have it. It looks exactly like mine, and you can use this to promote your businesses. Just go ahead and create your domain. They'll create a domain, www.donna.com, and guess what? You can then take that website you created, put it on donna.com, and now they can promote their businesses. And you can charge them a one-time fee. You can even charge them $5 for hosting. It's entirely up to you. You know, a month. You guys can create all of that right within this system. And that's the great thing about our program. We don't charge you extra to do that. You guys already paid. That $100 gives you that. This is the power. I'm giving this away for free. You can say that in a sense, right? Because you're buying it at $100. You get to use all this stuff, get to use the product, you get to sell it. If you never make any money, guess what? I'm giving it to you for free then. Because if you never make any money in the legacy, sorry, in Platinum World Team Build, and you don't hit the withdrawal, you never have to pay the company nothing. Okay, that's the great thing about this program. It's the reason why I build things differently. I don't think of just me. I think about everyone. We want you guys to create a lot of income for yourselves and your families, and this is the reason why I build things different than everybody else. Paradigm shift, Mr. Raymane. That being said, moving forward, you have the ability to add your own files, create your own file. This is a new folder. If you want to add a new folder for each program you have, you can do that. Just add a new folder. Now I haven't had time to name the next file because I still yet haven't really been in here really working it, but you get the idea. But you can create your own file right here for a new program. Let's say you're in a new program next month. Remember, you got this access for entire year, unlimited websites and pages. And then when you enter the legacy, I keep saying that. If you enter the Platinum World Team Build and you create another account, you send in an email, say, hey, I created another account with Platinum World Team Build. I want another year added to the platform. And I'll go in here and add you to another year, till 2018, and then or 2019. And then we have people with accounts up to 2020 in this program. They wanted 4 years in advance. So that's exactly what they've done. So we gave them that ability. So that being said, think about that long term. How successful can you be with a program like this? You can be very successful, okay, with programs like this. Because I've been looking for something like this for ages, and no one gave me the ability to create unlimited websites. They didn't give me the ability to create unlimited client websites. There's always an extra payment that you have to create or pay somewhere somehow, and then they charge you an arm and a leg for it, whether it be monthly or a lump sum down. That's what usually a lot of these companies do. And you don't have to worry about that here. And this is why our product is so great. So great. I'm not saying that just to say it, because we have people that did not join Platinum World Team Build, but they bought product. And I have a guy that's paying that $900 product. I have the professional one that you guys are getting, $900 a year. He's paying for that, this gentleman, because he didn't want to join Platinum, which is, again, that's his option. If he wants to do it, that's fine. But everyone, I would say the same thing. Like, I'm joining Black World Team Build. I'll pay $100, and that's it. No, you don't have to promote the Platinum World Team Build. But with $100, I would rather pay the $100. But like anything else, you're not. It's an option. It's an option, and we give options here. So that being said, everything is an option other than the mandatory upgrades. That is not optional. That is mandatory. But that being said, moving forward, as you can see here, you have a list view. You got the A to Z. That's just assorted by name. So if you hit the AZ, you can list by name, and then it will go Y first because that's the last letter of the picture. If you hit it again, sort by name again, the name will show up number 2, number 3. Numbers go before letters. Obviously, you guys know that when you're searching your files. But that being said, let's say you wanted to use an image. Any images that you add here, you can use all these images to build your website. And you want to build your website. Now, remember, here's what I tell everybody. Don't try to rush to build your website in one day. Don't do that because you're going to make mistakes. And what's going to happen is when you build your website and you're rushing to get it done, it's not going to come out with as much quality as you want it to. Take your time building it because remember, you only need to build it once. And you can always edit it even when you send it to even when you send it to a domain, because you're forward masking it to another domain, and you can always go back in and edit it, okay, for the customer. Say, hey, the customer say, hey, I have a new product, I want to edit this. You can go in and edit it for them and add that new logo, new picture. So think about that down the road when you're creating websites and web pages and just having a ball. I mean, there's no better place to be when you're creating capture pages and so on. Now, obviously, I'm going to be adding more to it, more templates. Again, the programmer that I had, for some reason, disappeared. So I will have to hire somebody new, but I've been busy with the program, so I haven't been really looking for someone to go ahead and add more products to the system. But I will be adding it. I have to update the analytics as well. There's a new update for it, but I don't know coding. That's the reason why I haven't touched it. You don't want me back there touching that, because then, I mean, they'll say you have 1,000 visitors and you never even shared the site. That's why you don't want me there. So as soon as I get a new programmer to get in here and start fixing these updates, and then he'll add more content. And I'm trying to get the autoresponders working within the system. You know, the get response and the MailChimp, those were working at the beginning, but something changed in the coding. I don't know if it was the code that code guy that I had originally fixing it for me, but whatever was done, now they're not syncing with these autoresponders. But that's okay, because all you have to do is take one more step. So instead of doing that until now, until I get those fixed, what you can do is just go to form entries. That's it. Go to form entries right here, click here. If you're getting responses from an individual or they're signing up on your website, you're going to know. Click on form entries, okay? And then you'll see all the info right here. And then you can download it and export these individuals. Just click on export. Actions, add form entry, export. Right here is the button. So when you click on export, you have the ability, all forms or selected entries. Okay, well, I just selected all forms. CSV, you can download it to Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Excel 5 XLS. So you have the ability to download it either way you like. I would prefer CSV. It's just a quicker way for people to upload it to their autoresponder this way. This is comma separated value. That's the reason why it says CSV, so you guys know in the future. That's the best way. And then you click on export. And once you do so, that's it. It's going to download right here. As you can see, it's downloading. And then I'm going to open it up. Well, it's not going to upload on my Excel sheet. But I have it. Once I have it downloaded, I can add it. But my Excel sheet, it works differently. I have to upload it manually. That's why it did it. It tried to do it automatically. That's why you don't see it. But I have it on my computer. So all I need to do now is take it and then send it to my autoresponder. I mean, so if you have a get response or Aweber or MailChimp, it doesn't matter what autoresponder you use. Just go there, upload the comma separated value according to the way you built the form. If you built the form with first name, last name, email, phone number, that's exactly what you're going to do, because your autoresponder will recognize the format. You just have to tell it, is this the correct format? You say yes, hit the button, and that's it. All your leads are in your autoresponder. So you don't have to do this manually. You don't have to go ahead and copy and paste. Download them, upload them. It's just one extra step. So just in case you guys wanted to know. Analytics will be here. Analytics will find out the count of how many people are clicking on your site. If you select the website, let's select this one here. This is social media marketing. As you can see here, I bring in a lot of leads, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I haven't even been maintaining these leads, so this is my mistake. I have a ton of leads here, but as you can see here, these are leads that are coming in. And as you can see here on April, what's today? Today's the 29th, so right around April 23rd, I got 40 leads. But see how it says 0 visits? See how it says that there? That's because of the analytics update that I got to do. But you will get your leads, and they will be added into the system, ladies and gentlemen. There's another one, 15, and then we got on to today. Obviously, no visits and no leads for today. But I have my landing page. I promote it every single month. I pay monthly, and I have it on the traffic exchange for this site, the social media marketing site I have. And I put it in one traffic exchange. I leave it there, and I pay monthly to get about 4,000 visitors a month. That's what I have it on. Obviously, as you can see here, the numbers, some of these numbers, I get 1 lead, 1 visit. Here's another one, 2 leads, no visits, which is, again, that has to do with the analytics being updated. But that's it. Once I get it updated, it'll be working. But your leads are still here. Your leads are your leads. The leads are still working. It's just a counter that's off due to the updates. But it pretty much keeps track of all your visits and times and dates. It tells you where they came from, the majority of these people. And then it tells you what device they used, and then the countries where they came from here. And as you can see, you'll see that all here listed. Media is just the pictures. If you want to upload more stuff, you can do it here. We do have some stock stuff. This is all stock images, mock-ups, all that good stuff. But you can upload your own. If you click on My Files, then you can click on Create a New File. So when we click on New Folder, boom, there's a folder. There it is. There's the way you edit. You can title it. or edit, say health products here. So if I put health products images, then you'll know exactly what that is. So then when you add this file, you double click it. Now you're in that file. This is where you're going to upload. So now I want to upload my health images here. So I click on this little cloud with the arrow, and then it's going to open up my computer or my pictures app. And I'm going to go ahead and select a few pictures for now. I don't have anything health products. I'll select Acrobats for now, and just I'm going to hold my control key on my keyboard if you have a Windows, and just select them all just like this, or you just hold the button and select them just like that. If you hold the left thumbstick, the left clicker on your mouse, and it'll just select them that way. And then just click on open, and now they're being uploaded, and voila, there they are. And now you can use them into your website. So if you go to create a landing page, let's do that now, and we're going to select, let's select new landing page. I didn't go forward, did I, Ray? No, I didn't. Okay, no, new landing page. I should have. All right, we're gonna select the pizza. Actually, we're gonna do acrobats. Acrobats, and then we're gonna select campaign. We're gonna say gym, just for now. We'll select gym, and then English. Click on next. We're gonna go. We're gonna select business services. Next, and then I'll select this one here. Is the one I was gonna do, right? Get this thing out of the way. Create website. And once you click create website, boom, it's done. Here's the website. You're good to go. Now remember, when you're working on a template, a box, this is a box here. You want to save it. Once you're done editing something, click save, and then move on to the next box. But every time you finish a box, hit save. Because if you mess up on the next box and you hit the back button, you would have to do everything all over again. And it is a pain. Trust me, I've done it multiple times. And so every time you edit something, make sure you hit save, okay? It won't show up until you save and then click on publish. But if you don't want to publish it, just hit save. That's the way at least it's saved. And then you can go in here and start editing. Like, let's say I wanted to change this background photo, and I want to put the photo, see, I see it's like a church, people visiting a church, and I want to change that. I want to put the acrobat picture there. I just click on this little box here, which is images. I'm going to go ahead and select the image. And there we go, health and products, and I'll just select this one, and voila. And then click on preview. When you click on preview, those little boxes here, this will all move, and that it will show up just like that. So if you guys, you can really create some great looking websites doing it this way, because when somebody sees the way you're creating your images or your websites, and they see it, look how wonderful that looks. Seriously, some people will pay you buco bucks for a website like this if you can create it for them, and then maybe have a video of their work studio here, come down, the images, etc., and then a map location. I'm gonna go over this today because I tried to go over it the last time and I messed that up big time. But today I'm gonna show you how to edit this and create this. So let's say the gym, because this is Acrobat, so we're gonna talk about Acrobat. We're going to the gym, and then we want to put the location here. So I gotta find a gym location first. So let me do that first. I'm just gonna look up any gym location. Let's see, gym locations in Rhode Island. That's where I'm from, originally anyway. Here we go. We're going to select this one. All right. So this is the one we want here. Boston Sports Clubs. All right. We're going to add that one. Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know why it says address. It says Boston. Okay, I guess there's one in Providence. So we'll use this address. So I'm going to go back here to the website. I'm going to scroll down because I know many of you waiting for me to talk about this part. So I'm going to go ahead and click on unpreview. That way I can go ahead and start editing it. I'm going to click on this little chain right here. And now we're going to click on map. Now here you can add the address. Now hopefully it's working. But if not, we'll add it custom. But for now, I'm going to try this one more time doing the address. So I'm just going to grab the address. Just like that. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to paste it here. Crossing my fingers, Ray. Yeah, see, it's coming up error. See, that's got to do with the coda. We'll fix that, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, we can do it manually. We have to go custom URL. Now, when you're creating a map, there's going to be an address, as you can see here. It's called openstreetmap.org. This is where you need to go. So if you want to add the address to the company, I do apologize about the map not working with just adding the address there. But again, just another little tiny step you got to do, which isn't a big issue. You click on paste. This is the map that will open up, and then this is what the content that you can add, because this is where we're getting that information. So then I'm going to grab this location again, copy it. I'm going to go to here and put paste, and then go. And there it is. It's here. I don't know where it is, but this is the map that you need for that. Let's see here. OpenStreetMap nomination. It says no results found. That's really funny. Oh, there it is. See, when you click over it, you see how it shows it? It's right there off of Pittman Street. So that's what you need. So what we need to do now is download it. We have to export it. Click on export. All right, so here we go. And then we gotta click on export. Now, these are the longitude and latitude, I guess, for it. And then we do have that feature here, longitude, latitude, and then the zoom. But I don't know how to use that feature. I'll be honest with you, I haven't done it, so I want to stay away from it just for this particular instance. But I'm gonna click on export. Open. Oh gosh, it won't let me open up using this app file. Let's do Notepad and see what happens.
Wow.
Yeah, that is huge. I don't know what this is. This is way too much. I don't know if that's because of. I think it's showing everything. I don't want everything. Let me see. Oh yeah, because all we need is this address. If I go to map, this is an example of it. Custom URL. This is what we need to get, and this is export embed HTML. So we need to get the embed HTML from here. Let's see here. Overpass API, plain OSN, geographic downloads, Metro extracts, other sources. Let's click on other sources to see what we get. And that's not going to work. All right, go back. We'll get it, ladies and gents. Bear with me. Open database license. Open data license under the. See what this is. I just need to get the export link. I shouldn't. Yeah, this is way too much work here just to get that. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Openmap.org. All right. Let's see here. Edit. Edit with remote show. That's not what I need. Geo traces, GPS traces, user diaries, copyright. No. All right. Let me paste that back here. And hit go. All right. I'm just trying to figure this out, ladies and gents. I don't know why it's saying no results found. Maybe that's the reason, Ray?
It makes sense. I don't know. It's not giving you all the information you need.
Oh, wait. I clicked on it. Okay. Now it's doing something. Oh, this is what it downloaded. Partways. Okay. Part of residential. Man, where do I get the? There's a way to get it. I can assure you, because if we have it on there, there's a way. Oh, here it is. Is it here? See, I think this is it right here, right? Download XML. Let's see. Hopefully this is
You
it.
can try it.
We're gonna give this a shot. We'll give this a shot. That's all I can say.
That's a
Let's do
lot
the other
better
one.
than the other one.
Oh yeah, that other one was too big. So we'll give this a shot and see if this works. I'm gonna hit Control V, crossing my fingers, and click on Update. Yeah, no, it's 404 error. It's so sad. Well, we're gonna have to have somebody else do it. I can't figure it out.
Quite honestly, I haven't played with it at all, so I can't help you, brother.
Let me see if I have a. Maybe if they create a video. Let's see, video map. Let's see what YouTube got. There we go. Google Navigation Beta. Let's see what this will do. And then I'm going to click on Share. And then Embed. And I'm going to try the video app, see if this works. Just, we're trying something here. Bear with me. And then I'm going to go back. And then paste that here. And let's try this. Nothing either. All right, ladies and gents. I have to sit down and work it myself. I mean, I don't know the longitude or latitude. If you guys know what that is, if they type in any chat, know what that is, let me know. I never used it. But video, it should have, yeah, but video is not, there's no video updated. It's just only for map, so I don't know why I even tried that. And then map here, it should have just looked up the address. 1 Main Street. It's Rhode Island. It was working before. I do not understand it. We'll get it working. Let me get this out of there. I'm gonna try this one more time. Can't give up easy, Ray. I know we're recording this. This is live, and I don't want to run away. Maybe. Well, what are these buttons here? Hold on. Map key. Zoom in. Show my location. Zoom in. Share. Let's see what map key is. No, that's not gonna help. Layers. Oh, Ray, look at this. It's right here. You click it. So you click on share. Click on share and click on HTML. And then this is the link you want.
There
See
it
that,
is.
Ray?
There it is.
And then you go back and we paste that here. Hopefully it looks. That's the HTML, so hopefully this will work. Let's see. Son of You know what it is? I think it's this part that we gotta delete. This part right here. Because the last one I showed, I just showed that street map. I'll figure it out. I do apologize, ladies and gents. This is ticking me off. All right, let me go ahead and delete this block. I'm gonna add another one and then see what we got. I'm gonna go down to maps and see what address they got and use that one, right? That's the best thing to do. All right. Open street map. Yeah. See, I'm saying this is where they're getting it from. This is what I don't understand. I must be doing something wrong. Maybe one of you will figure it out. Obviously, I'm a dumb right now. See how it shows the embedded video? Okay, you see, this is the HTML. They don't have the HTTP. They only have the 2 lines. So let's try that and see what happens. I don't want to give up, Ray. You know what I mean. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to paste it just like that. So I'm going to overwrite this one, Control V, and then just add those 2 lines right there. So I'm going to erase all this. I don't know why it's allowing us to do this, but just like how they have it, and click on Update. It worked! Yes, I'm happy for myself.
Imagine that.
All right, ladies and gents, I figured it out. I know it took me a while. I do apologize, but hey, this is part of learning. Even I'm learning at the same time. I don't know everything, but I can assure you it worked. Because as you can see there, now we know what to do. So to add a street map of the location of the company or store, anybody have an address they want to add here? Maybe a store, maybe a church you guys have? Go ahead and type it in the chat box. and we'll go ahead and add it here, and we'll see if that works. Anybody? Just type in the box and I'll grab it. There we go. Sam Warren. Thank you, Warren. Hey, you want to add Sam Warren into the chat, please? You know how to do it, Ray?
No, sir.
All right, I'll do it in a second. All right, let's see what Sam got here. I'm going to paste that here. All right, ladies and gents, so go to OpenStreetMap, and then you click on Go. This is the address he has. There's Maribeth Street. So if you want to share it, just click on Share, click on HTML, copy that link that's in the box, go back to your street map, click on this little link here. You're going to open it up, and you're going to paste it right over this. And then you're going to remove everything that's before the 2 lines next to www. So you're going to leave the 2 lines only, and then www. Then click on Update, and voila, there's Maribeth Street. See that, ladies and gents? So that, just in case you need a location of the store, that's what you would do. And there will be the location of the store will be then located here. Excuse me. That's it. That's pretty. Which, again, I did say I was going to get to the bottom of it, and now I figured it out. This is exciting stuff, Ray. I don't know how to explain this to you, but this is awesome. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead. I love this picture here. I don't know where I got that from. I can't use it. Obviously, it's not mine. But I want to show you how to add a video as well. Oh, pictures, ladies and gents. Let's say you're selling products, all right, and you want to add a picture of the products. Remember, you cannot erase these boxes. You can only add pictures in these boxes. So let's say I wanted to add 2 pictures. I would grab this box. I would add it here, and then I'm going to see this little box above. That's how you edit the image in this box. Now, if one image is bigger than the other, it's going to show up like that way. You got to make sure that the system won't crop. It'll crop it to a certain extent, but it can't crop it unless you got both images the same. Now, they're both the same on your website, or they're both the same. The customer gives you 2 of the same size images. Perfect. Then you want to click on image, select image, and we're going to add the Acrobat. See, these 2 images look the same height and size. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. And then what I'm going to do is select this one. Select image, and then we're going to grab that one, and voila. And then we're going to click on save. That way we don't erase our work, and then publish. And then when I open up publish site, now it's coming into play. And then when someone clicks on an image, it pops open. You see how it pops open, Ray? So let's say you want it, if you have an image with text on it, you can click on it, and then it will show the image with the text on it, etc. You get the idea. But that's how you pop. Your images will pop. So I'm building this website for my wife because she loves taking pictures, and this is how we're going to add her content here. Because what you can do is add more box. If you want to add another box of pictures, another box, or if you want to add, let's say you want to add the smaller ones here above it, you know what I mean? You can do that too. And then just click on the image. Let's say you have 4 different products, maybe makeup or different jewelry boxes. Listen, I'm just naming things, but you get the idea. Like LinkedIn, and then we go here. LinkedIn, and we select an image. We'll select like Pinterest, and then here we'll select. We'll do Facebook, and then the last one we'll do Instagram. Select image, and then you want to save and publish. Always save, ladies and gentlemen. I have to keep repeating myself, but it's very important. You could just refresh the page, and then everything will just show up, as you can see here. And then when they click on it, the image will pop up. It's a great way for you guys to get your product up close to these individuals so they can see it. And as you can see, the street map here, obviously, it's smaller, but the street map is here. When we refresh it, I didn't save it. That's why it looks like that. I didn't save it earlier when we did Maribeth Street. I should have. But that being said, moving forward, if you want to preview it, smaller photo, just click on preview. It'll remove everything so you can kind of see what it's going to look like before you publish it. That way you don't have to publish it. All right, and then you have your Maribeth Street here and all that good stuff. But it is showing there. That's crazy. Save. Your content here, your forum. ladies and gentlemen, your form. You can add whatever you want here. If you want their address, you can add the address. Okay, you got full name, email, phone number, message. It's very important, especially the phone number, because you want to call them. This is why I tell everybody, if you're in business, especially with the Platinum World Team Build, you want to get that phone number, because it's not easy to promote the Platinum World Team Build. You cannot promote Platinum World Team Build like you promote anything else. You cannot. It's different, totally different program. But go ahead and click on the little pencil, and you can add a new field. Whatever field you want to add, just click on add field. Okay, and then type in address, and then the text line you're going to select text. That's all you need. You can put multi-line text, phone number, URL, date and time, checkbox, options, and select. But it's obviously a text. Oops, just like that. That way they can write, and then make it mandatory by clicking this little checkbox, and then clicking on save or update, and then save, and then publish. And then you'll see at the bottom, I'll have the address. You can change the order of the form as well. If you want the address above the message box, just click on this little pencil again, and just grab, see how this little arrow here? Just grab it and bring it up, just like that. If you want the address like right now under the name, bring it up and just add it under the name, just like that. And then again, entirely up to you how you edit this field here. But again, just to let you know that that is the way you do it. Now, if you're selling a product, let me click on save and then publish. Now, if you're selling download product, actually, they're going to be able to click on that button and download it. You don't want them to click on the download button until they pay. All right, so you guys following me here? You don't want them to click on the download button until they pay. And we have a right here. We have some download now buttons. Now, this is where you're going to send them to after they pay you. So this website could be, hey, I want to buy the product. It can describe the product, etc. Okay, great. They fill out this form, right? They fill out this form. Once they fill it out, you can then direct them, or they can, once they purchase it here, you can then direct them to the download page, and that's when you send them to this. So you'll create another page where they can download the product. And you can even have a video there showing them, a little bit about the product. Maybe you'll explain it a little bit more, and that'll be a second page. You don't want the download button on the page because they'll be able to download it before they pay. So it makes no sense. You want to forward them to purchase it. Now, to add a product to buy it, let's say you have a product, it looks like this here or anything like this, and give me 1 second, it's flip-flopping. You see this little box, let's say this is a buy now button. You can click on this little link right above here. Let's say you wanted to send them to your PayPal. Right now we only have a few options here. We've got PayPal and to checkout. Now to checkout is if you want to add like a merchant account. If you have a merchant account, I would look up to checkout. I've never used it. It is on test mode, but you can change it to off production mode or on test mode. Off means it's going to be live, real money. I don't know what sandbox mode is, but that's exactly what that particular part means. The item name, description of the product, item ID, the price that you want to sell it for. You just hit the little dots here, little arrows up or down. You can then change the price. This is a currency. Obviously, it's in Spanish, but if you got Hong Kong dollar, the USA dollar, Brazilian, if you want to sell something, you got I think South African rand, you got United States dollar, and then you could say $10 the price, and then the merchant account number, your to checkout account number. Again, I've never used that part, but that'll take them to purchase the product for you. But the way I've been selling products, I go to PayPal. I mean, it's just much easier for me. Here's your PayPal. Now, the great thing about PayPal, it's quick and easy. So if you guys have PayPal accounts and you're trying to sell something, just add the email address you've registered at PayPal. This is the email for your PayPal account. Okay, that's what you're gonna add here. Then the item name, then the price. So let's say my email address is, let's say that's my PayPal. I no longer have that PayPal account, but let's say that one is, item name is socks. I'm selling socks, and the price is $2 for a pair of socks. Let's just take a guess here. US dollars, tax tax is 2%. Just take a guess. I think it's around 6%. We'll say 2% shipping cost, $4 to buy $2 socks. Let me change that. We'll say the price costs $10 for the socks, $4 for $2 for shipping. That's too much. 2% tax rate, and then we're gonna go off production, which means it's live, and then click on update. And now if someone was to, now I'm gonna save and then publish, and then I'm gonna refresh the page. Now you have to have a working PayPal account, obviously. And then if I scroll up and click on this button to buy the product, there it is. It's because my PayPal account is not a legit, that's not a real PayPal account, but you get the idea. And that's how you sell your PayPal. It'll bring you over to PayPal to go ahead and buy your product, okay? But that's how that works. Another thing you can do is when you add the merchant account, let's say you have a merchant account, but it's not PayPal, click on this little link there and just type in the link URL to go. Let's say you have FormSite. I don't know, anybody know what FormSite is? FormSite, you can create forms for people to buy something from you, and they can buy it, and then you can forward from the FormSite over to the next page to buy it. So that all you have to do is add the link there for them to go buy it. So for an example, I'm going to give you an example here. We're going to go here, and I'm going to select FormSite. Or you can even have Google, what's that called, Ray? Google, where you can go to create a Google form. You can add a pay now button there. There is a way that you can do that. Some of you already know how to do it. I do not. But let's say if I was going to FormSite, General, and then I create a form, and many of you know about this FormSite. I mean, I've used it plenty of times. This is how I originally got people to purchase the Platinum World Team Bill before we even launched, like the private people. You will have to be invited for that. But this is, again, this is the results of that. But you can create a form here and get the link for the form. Let's say this was a form. Let's say iCard International was a form. I click on share, and then again, this will be the form link you want to add there. Okay, that's the form. So if I copy this and then go back, oops, right here. What did I do with it, Ray? What's the matter with me? All right, and now I add that here. So I hit Control V. Okay, and then I hit update. Now let's try it. Save and publish. Now that, again, I haven't used that form in ages, so it might not work because it's not really active. But I'll give it a shot and see what happens. Let's go view the page, and then we go down, and then we're going to click on it, and voila! Yep, it worked perfect. And there you go. There's the form. And then they click on 1995. They click continue, and they make their payment. And they can make their payment to PayPal here, or they can continue to PayPal. That's if you want to use PayPal that way. But that way you can keep track of all that info, like their order, what they paid for. You can keep track of all of that. It'll have their name, so the form will have their first name, last name, email, so you can keep track and send that to your tax guy. At the end of the year, you can send that forms to him, so he knows who purchased what and so on. So you can keep track of that. But this is a way. I'm just showing you ways for people to buy your product using the Platinum Lease system. So you have many different ways. You're not limited to what we have here, because you can then forward them to wherever link you want to send it. You want to send them to Google Form where they can buy it? Do that. And then after they fill out the form, after they click this button, you can then redirect them using whatever form you're capturing them with. You can have them forward it to the product and then download it. That's what I mean by that. So it's just funneling them across or along the way and getting them to buy whatever it is. So there's many different ways.
That information's worth a whole lot right there.
It's perfect, huh? It's good stuff, man. Listen, like I tell everybody, you're not limited. I mean, you don't have a million boxes here, but we'll be adding more. We're going to be adding counters. We're going to be adding webinar counters, webinar forms, a lot of different forms, boxes we're going to be adding to this. You guys don't have to pay additional for that. That's already going to just be included. Okay, but when I get the right programmer to add them, I have the file, I just don't know how to do it. If I knew how to do it, I would have already done it. I mean, it's just when you go in there and you see these numbers, listen, let me just put it this way. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Now, I'm not going to show you guys everything, but when you start working with Putty and then you start working with Atom, this is what I'm talking about. Atom is a program where it deals with coding, and then you can go and remove HTML coding in and out of the product, in and out of the pictures. Now, everything is loaded up onto this form, onto Atom, and then you have to, listen, if I knew coding, I would already had it done. But again, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when you're looking here, because I've tried to do it. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And this is the reason why I think some of the stuff is not working the way it's supposed to be, because I started messing with it. But if I click on File and I click on Open File, there it is. There's all the goodies. So I've tried, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here. so much content. So I'm not messing with it anymore. That's all I'm going to say. But hopefully you guys get it. Any questions on the actual product? Maybe something that you want to see? Let me know. Very good at sleuthing. What does that mean? I'm sorry.
Being a detective.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Drum roll, determination. Yeah, you got that right. What is sandbox mode? Sandbox mode is test mode or paid mode. Paid mode means you're going to be paying real money. Test mode, but sandbox is just the mode. It's just the category for that particular box. All right, so you can select test if you want to test it, or you can put paid, and then real transactions will occur. So that way you can test it, make sure it's working, and make sure they're going to the right PayPal address, all that good stuff. So, anyone have any questions? Go ahead. Let me go ahead and add Sand in here. Give me a second.
I think I figured out how to do that, but knowing my luck, I'd have kicked you out.
Oh, he's not here any longer, I don't think. It doesn't show him. Unless I'm missing him. No, he's not here. All right, sorry, Sam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have no questions, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and then go back here. Oh, somebody typed something. When putting in a redirect link and you select open a new window, it seems to always revert back to the same window. Version has happened while we're seeing all the people in the structure below us based on the sequence. Hold on, guys. Donna, when putting in redirect links, let me close that out. Let me go ahead and open up chat box. All right. When putting in redirect link and you select open a new window, it seems to always revert back to the same window. Donna, again, we will have to definitely get that fixed. If that's the case, in the meantime, if you use a box, redirect link. If you use a redirect link, oh, I know what you're talking about, Donna. I see what you're talking about. No, what that redirect link in the form box, that is only to the particular pages you've already created. If you want to redirect someone to a particular place, you have to add a box with the button and then put the link in that. That's how you redirect someone to another page or another website. If you're trying to use the redirect link that's in the form, that's only going to take them to the page or another page in the program in PLS. That's not going to take them outside of PLS. If you want to redirect somebody outside of PLS, redirect them outside of PLS, then you use a box with a button where you can add the link there. That's what you need to do for that. So now that the compression has happened, why are we not seeing all the people in my structure below us based on the sequence of ID numbers? GOZ, if you click on sponsored members, you're going to see all the free people and you're going to see all your paid people. Okay? That's how it works. The free people are not going to be shown in your structure. They're free. They didn't upgrade. So they're going to stay free forever until they upgrade. But the paid people will show up in your structure. But you can keep track of who paid and who didn't that way. Just go to sponsored members and you'll see all your lists there. Can we talk about Matrix? Shoot the question. Let's see. Susan Hughes, Rebecca, I've checked money converted to Bitcoin. Saying $197, but recheck yourself. That's yeah. Bitcoin is rising. The amount of money Bitcoin is rising. So I may have to lower that. If it gets too high, I have to go back in and change the numbers because we don't want you guys paying $110, $109, obviously. So I don't need my hosting account to use. No, you don't need hosting, Lawrence. We host it for you. Silly question, Ramon. Do we have to set up anything in our PayPal account first, or just enter our PayPal address in the PLS system? You have to set up. I mean, great question. I really don't know. I didn't sell anything yet. So what I would do if I were you, Kathy, you have to. I guess you have to send them pay when you create a button with PayPal, or when you create a price for something in PayPal. Usually you have a link. It'll say how much it is, what the cost is. That's the link you need. That button, not just your email. You gotta have that particular address. So go to PayPal, create the subscription or create the product price, and they'll give you that link that you need. That's what you need to use. You can't use just your email because the system doesn't know that you're creating a subscription or just made a one-time payment. I mean, I'll give it a shot. Just keep messing with it, but you'll get it once you figure that part out. How do we know if a member below in level 3 or 4 are being held up from upgrading? That's very simple, Cindy. If a member down below you is showing as bronze, if you see them on your 4th level and they're showing as bronze, that means they're bronze. If they're showing as silver, that means they're silver. If they're showing as gold, that means you should be receiving gold payments from that individual. If they're showing silver, but they're not upgraded, and they may have $800 in their account, they haven't upgraded. So the only way to determine that is to ask that individual if you know them. If you don't know them, somebody in their structure right below them, whoever brought them in, will know if they're on or not on gold. And then what we can do is go in there and then upgrade them manually. Everybody has to do the due diligence, Cindy, on that one. I can't go in there and tell everybody to. I mean, I can tell them to upgrade, but like anything else, some people don't log in. Some people are not in front of the computer all day, 24/7. That's another thing. Some people wait 2-3 days before they even log in. But if I see it, I will hit the upgrade button for them manually because it's mandatory upgrades. You just gotta let me know. I mean, how you can't tell. I mean, they're not in your structure. If you didn't bring them in, you can't tell. You have to ask the person that did bring them in. Say, hey, did this person upgrade yet? I mean, you kind of know if you as you're going along and you're missing a payment, let me know. I'll take a look. I mean, that's it. I mean, don't everybody send me a ticket. Say, hey, take a look at this. Take a look. I don't want to have to go look at everybody's account. I mean, if you're missing something over time and you know that a payment hasn't gone through, it's been a long time. Yeah, obviously we have to go in there and fix that. I mean, I don't want you waiting a whole month. Obviously, that's way too long. But I mean, we just started 2 weeks ago. We did have a few members. That's why I added that post on Facebook. If you have a member and you think they're holding you up, they found out. I don't know exactly how they did, but they said hold up, and they put out a number. I went there, checked it out, and yeah, lo and behold, that person had the money in the account. They just didn't hit the upgrade button. So I hit the upgrade button for them. All right. Sorry if I missed this, but if people don't join Platinum with people and just want the PLS system, do we get a percentage of this? No. No, you do not, Ray Parsons. Platinum World Team Bill is the only place you're getting 100% commission. You send them to that one to get the retail product, I make 100% commission. Hey, if you want to send them that way, by all means. More money for me. I like that. But how do we know? Okay, my sponsor quit. How do I know who team me and my referral is in? You're on the same team. That hasn't changed. If your sponsor paid and they're there, I mean, we just got to go in there and upgrade that account. I mean, we're going to keep upgrading the account whether they're there or not there. I mean, the money will still be moving. They just can't withdraw in that account. I mean, we're not going to stall or stop things. This is the reason why I built it this way. So if they ever leave, that account will still make money, and then we can still upgrade that account whenever we feel like it. Okay, so don't worry about that. That's why we created this system this way. You just let me know who the individual is. If they have money, they let me know. I'll just go ahead and upgrade it. I have one bronze in my structure who has paid, but I am not shown as his sponsor. His sponsor is listed as one number off of mine, so he's not shown as one of my sponsored members to qualify for future withdrawals. You need to send it. I don't need you to send a support ticket. If he's not below you on your first level, he's not supposed to send you 100, Charles. But if he's right below you, and yeah, he has to send you his 100, regardless if you brought him in or not. But if he's below someone else, he doesn't send you 100. And you don't qualify, Charles, unless you personally make those 2 sales. You have to make those 2 sales, not that guy. You got to worry about your 2. Who guides or sponsors a member that has admin as their referrer? Me here on these webinars that I have every week, plus the support tickets. I'm the guide guy. That's why I created that video. There's going to be a guide Monday morning. That video is going to play for everybody that logs in, and that's going to guide them to show them in and out of the system. That's why I shared with you guys shared it with you guys earlier, so you guys can see it. I mean, that's going to be the guide, that video specifically for that. Okay, they know where to click on, they know what to do, and they can replay that video when they go back in again. They log in, they can watch it twice, 2 or 3 times if they want to. But that's the reason why we added that there. That's going to guide them to get in the right places. You know what to do, how to fill this out, how to get their product, how to register, how to submit a ticket kit, how to change the username, all that is right there in that video. So I mean, we'll be changing and adding some things that necessary. If you guys like say we need to add another video somewhere, or we need to edit some text somewhere inside of the system, or like the color of the money was used to be red, and somebody commented and said, hey, can we change that? Because that used to be the potential earnings color. And I said, you know what? You're right. And so I changed it to blue. That's why you guys go in there, it's now blue. But I mean, things like that, if it's something that I can change, it's it's possible and it's easy, we'll go ahead and do it. I have no problem with that. I mean, just as long as it works and it's something that's feasible and something that's just doable, pretty much. I mean, again, we want this to grow long term. So here's what I tell everybody. I know some people wanted to withdraw early and all that good stuff, but here's what I tell everybody. Processing individuals. Remember, submit on the same day as you are. Yeah, they did. Actually, I did. I paid out all the withdrawals for that day except the people that have their checking account numbers. I have to add them manually to my Wells Fargo business account, which takes a little longer. But once they're added, they're added. I mean, they'll receive an email saying that I want to add them. They have to accept it. Once they accept it, I can now send the money through that Wells Fargo account, uh, business account, to them directly into their uh, uh, checking account or savings, whatever they have. But all of them were processed for the day of withdrawals, which was yesterday. All of them. All the Bitcoins were paid out. The payses were paid out. The only one that wasn't paid was the checking account numbers. I think we paid out close to like 30 grand, something like that. That's what we paid out, give or take. I mean, you have to understand, we only launched 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today. If you guys are on platinum or you're on gold level, you're in a great place, because gold level, you make 2 grand profit there. So you're going to be receiving payments of 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Once you receive that 4,000, if you want it, if you want the money, don't withdraw, don't go to platinums. Wait until you got the 4,000 there, then take 2,000, withdraw it, and then take the upgrade and pay for the upgrade. We have a lot, Donna. Remember, everybody that's in the system that paid, they're in bronze. Keith, what? You have to send the amount that specifically states right there. You have to send the amount that shows in that back office. Don't put the dollar amount. Do not put the dollar amount. Do not put the dollar amount. Put the amount, the Bitcoin that shows there. Copy that. That's what you're going to send. The system knows that's to recognize that amount. It's not confusing at all. It's very simple. I mean, because it states right there, it says add the amount that you see here. This is what you're going to copy and paste. You copy that amount, go to your Bitcoin, paste that there, then the amount will pop up. If it's 106, that's what you got to send. You can't send 101 because it's not going to be covered. This is what's been happening for a few people. And now the money's not even ever getting confirmed because the system's saying, okay, it's supposed to be 108 or 106, but you sent 101. If you were using a credit card, it will get declined. This is why it's imperative that you use and follow that exactly what that states there. I mean, Keith, like I said, I'll take a look. I mean, like I said, we're not the ones who confirm the payments with Bitcoin. The miners do that. They're miners. Miners are the people that confirm the Bitcoin amounts and then they send it. So I'm not the guy that confirms those payments. But now we have to wait and see what happens with your account. I mean, if your account doesn't get activated right away, that's what happens. It's been happening for a lot of individuals. They say, well, I sent you the money. They think I'm stealing their Bitcoin. You know, I'm not stealing your Bitcoin. Bitcoin takes time to process. It has to get confirmations to the miners and miners send it out. So please be aware of that. Be aware of that with Bitcoin. I would tell you to do your homework about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very volatile. It goes up and down. Right now it's on the up, but at any given time it can shoot down. So be aware of that. And be aware of that whatever you're storing your Bitcoin, if you're in the Bitcoin conversion program, it's going to fluctuate. You know, so you want to place it, if you have a lot of it, and you don't mind fluctuating right now because you're making money because it's going up. But as soon as it starts to go down, you need to take that money out of there and put it in a place where it does not go up or down. That's like BitPay. BitPay is a place where your money won't go up or down because whatever you add there turns into cash, from what I understand. So if you put the Bitcoin amount, it will always fluctuate due to the value of Bitcoin. You have to just put the cash amount. Members will be sending more or less than 101. I don't understand. This is
Whatever.
what the pro.
In your Bitcoin, whatever you're using, whether it's Coinbase or blockchain, either one, you can put the dollar amount, and that will automatically convert it over to the code that they use for Bitcoin, and that particular code will give them $101.
But here's the thing, Ray. I understand that. But the code that we have on the site is there already.
So that's static.
That's
in
there.
Other words, okay. Then it will change every time they put it in there as the amount.
That's the amount you have to send, regardless because at the beginning when Bitcoin was under 1,200, people were only paying $97, $98 for a $100 product.
Right.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You can't do it with that way, Cindy. You have to do it where you have to add that amount. So whatever that amount shows in the back office, that's what you need to add there. Like this, it says the conversion is done in the use. Put this in like it says, and the conversion is done into use. Okay. There's a Bitcoin calculator. Tells you whatever that amount will cost or what will be. So
you can go to USD to BTC on Google, and it will tell you every time how much that is.
Cindy, it's not as easy as you think it is, Cindy. You got to understand, there's APIs involved here. Cindy thinks I could just erase it. There's APIs involved. There's a merchant account involved with that. How do you think that we know you paid? That tells the system. The system recognizes that payment. You tell the system, okay, he's sending 0.07984. When your system recognizes that you sent that amount, no matter if it's $98, no matter if it's $97, or it could be $110, it knows that number. And that's the number when you guys send it, it says, okay, they sent the 0 point, let's credit their account. That's what this is. It's not me, that's the merchant account. And like I said, Bitcoin does fluctuate. We can't take that amount out of there. Because if we take that amount, there is no merchant account. There's no longer in existence. And I'm not going to manually do everything. That's why we had that in place. Hopefully you guys understand that. It's a bigger picture involved, Cindy, when it comes to Bitcoin and doing that. Now I can change the dollar amount. I can change the dollar amount at any time. That I have the option to do. Bitcoin is rising, so when he stated earlier it was 109, I said, wow, that's too high. So now I got to go in there and restructure that dollar amount, which that's what I got to do on my end and make it less amount of money. So I'll do that actually after this webinar. I'll go in there and change the dollar amount to be the current dollar amount. That way they're not paying 109, they're just paying like 101. What was the name again you just mentioned? Ray, I guess that's talking to you.
USD to BTC. In other words, US dollars to Bitcoin. Just type in USD to BTC, or take the dollar. What if the Bitcoin deal is static on sites? You can take that and put that in BTC to USD, and you can see what the USD is. What the dollar amount is.
If you live in the United States, get a BitPay account. I have one. See it right there? BitPay by Visa. This is where you want to send your money when you receive it from BitPay from us. Send it to your BitPay wallet. Okay, because this is where this card now I can use to buy anything. Gas, groceries, it's cash now, a Visa card. It's just like a bank. This is why, and again, it's $9.95 for that card. They mail it to your home, and all your Bitcoin, when you want to receive it, send it to that BitPay account, and then the amount will show up, and then all of a sudden you got money to spend. I mean, it's that quick. You don't got to deposit into your bank. You don't got to do this. You don't got to convert it. It's already converted into cash, which is great. So if you're outside of the United States, then you want to use Xapo, XAPO. That's what you want to use if you're outside of the United States. They also do the same thing, just international, which is great for those that are out there. Everyone, I'm telling you, it's time to get familiar with Bitcoin. So do your homework, please. It's imperative that you do so. Thank you, Donna, for sharing that. I mean, just so you guys get a better idea of how it works, it really is the movement of the future. I mean, we got to get away from these merchant accounts. Listen, for me to send $2,000 in Bitcoin, it costs me like $2. That's it. If I have to send it to a merchant account, I could Payza, they charge like 8%. They charge a lot of money for you to receive it and send it. It's terrible. You know what I mean? But I have to add it because there's options. People don't want to learn about Bitcoin. They're saying that they're too old for it. They don't understand it. Listen, you learned your ABCs. You learned how to walk. You learned how to write. You can learn how to deal with Bitcoin. It's the same as anything else. You just got to get it to learn it. And that's it. So that's all I could say. I mean, like anything else, we want the best for everybody. As a business, if we're going to be helping and assisting people the right way, then yes, I'm definitely going to go that route. I currently still accept credit card through the legacy. By the way, the legacy is not dead. I don't know who the heck these people are thinking and what they're sending. Legacy is alive and well, and we're paying people thousands of dollars every single month. I heard that the other day from somewhere. I didn't see it, but that being said, I mean, we have that system's still phenomenal. There's still people joining the program, and they're paying every single month and using the product and promoting. So the legacy is still up and active, and so is the Platinum World Team Build. Again, I'm building residual incomes for people inside the legacy, and I'm building, one-time lump sum incomes with this program. But they're both long-term. I mean, either way, you want to make some money monthly. Listen, if you can come into Platinum World Team Build and make $166,800 and pay your house cash or with Bitcoin or with whatever amount of money you want to share it, whatever you return with, pay your house off. Then once you pay your house off, you pay your car or pay your car off, pay whatever you want, a big bill. Those big bills, pay them off. Okay, don't take those $300 and think that you're going to be rich, those $300. I didn't go for the $300 withdrawal. I went straight to Platinum 1. Why? Because once I'm there, I know I have $27,000 coming my way that I can withdraw. And I can keep withdrawing as long as I have enough to cover the next level. So right now, as you can see, my account is at 4,800, right? That means I only need 2 more hundred. And anything after that, I can withdraw. So I'm going to keep withdrawing those 2,000, and they're going to come in increments of 2,000, 2, 4, 6, 16 times, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why I don't understand why people are trying to withdraw at the gold level. If you have $800 and you're withdrawing $300, okay, you're entitled to it. It's yours, and you're right. But I'm going straight through, and I'm going to the next one. The next one, I'm getting the platinum one, and that's where I'll start withdrawing my first money. That's just my my take. This is my opinion. Of course, I'm not telling you to do this. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. That's what I'm doing because I want to get there and get quickly to stage 2. So once I have enough to go stage 2, I will go. But I'm going to withdraw first some funds because I do want some money myself. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, it's all good and handy if you just follow the exact script. If you follow the script and you keep building, you're going to see it. You're going to see a lot of you're going to see a big difference. And we're paying out in another 2 weeks. We're paying out on the 15th, so it's 2 weeks from yesterday. So on the 15th, we'll pay out again, and then every 15th after that, we'll pay every 15th of the month. We'll send out payments. If you withdraw 2 days before the 15th, yeah, then you're obviously going to get paid, and you only waited 2 days. I mean, but that's the payout date. You know what I mean? But it takes a while to pay out until I get a handle of the Bitcoin automatic, because we do have automatic Bitcoin withdrawals in the system. Once I know how to use it, and because I didn't want to do it that day, I did it manually, because if the system's not working correctly, that's going to be $30,000 down the drain, and I don't want that to happen. That's why I did it manually. And then once I get a better understanding of it and using it, because me and the programmer are going along with it and sharing and kind of getting a studying of it. And then once I learn how to use it properly, then I will send that money automatically. I just hit the button, boom, and it sends the money right to you guys. So, which is awesome. What about international bank wire option? It's already in the system, Lawrence. We have that already. It's called TransferWise, and that's why when you go to hit the withdrawal, but again, it has to be your country has to be available to receive. I went in there and tried to make a payment to Nigeria, and because the person wanted their money in Nigeria, and they used that feature. Lo and behold, TransferWise doesn't work in Nigeria, only in South Africa. I don't know why. That's just their rules. So I had to tell the gentleman, hey, any other way I can send it? He says, yeah, Bitcoin. And he gave me that address, and I sent it to him, and he got it immediately. I now learned that I'm sending out advanced through blockchain. It's just a lot faster. You guys get your money pretty much within 20 minutes. Not that I know of, Lawrence. I don't know who's from India. So, I mean, if you're from India and you want to withdraw, you have a withdrawal, put it in. We can test it. I have no problem testing it and sending out to TransferWise to India. So. No, I will not, Cindy. We went over this yesterday. We went over it on the message box. I will not be doing it every 2 weeks. Nope. I can't sit here all day. Listen, it takes a long time to do it. A long time to do it. Remember that it's 2 companies. It's not just one, and I sitting here making payments out. So the legacy is already 2 weeks, and that's a hassle because I get messages all the time. Hey, listen, I know you said 2 weeks, but can I get my money next week, please? Can I get my money tomorrow? It happens, and some people are in dire straits, and I try to do the best I can. But if I do that, then you're gonna want it in 1 week, and then you're gonna want it tomorrow. I mean, it's just the way it is. Systems have something in place for a reason, and this is a reason why we did this. So hopefully you guys understand. Listen, you paid $100. You can wait a month to receive 10K. That's what I tell everybody. I mean, everybody's getting, right now we're paying out 2 weeks. We just paid out when we launched 2 weeks ago. We're paying another 2 weeks. So that's 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and now a month after that. So, and I get mine yesterday. Keith, you're a funny character. You got that right, Lawrence. That's another thing. Okay, Jensen. Yes, I've seen that. I did send you your money. Whatever address you gave me, that's where I sent it to. So we have to take another look at that, me and you one-on-one. As a matter of fact, as we get off this webinar, Let me give you my number. Are you in the United States, Bart? Are you in the United States, Bart? Yes, Florida. Okay. All right, Ray. I'm gonna quit the recording. I don't want my number out there that far out there. So I'm
I
gonna quit
don't
the
blame you a
recording.
bit.
All right.